Hey guys and gals, today I'll be talking about another movie I grew up around with, and it's called A Nymphoid, Barbarian, and Dinosaur Hell. And this is like one of those trauma movies, and I grew up watching this on Showtime. They had a marathon, right? And I would say this is actually my pre-Toxic Avengers day when I first finally took notice of trauma movies, because in Showtime they had a marathon. I think it was about one week marathon when they showed Nymphoid, Dinosaur, Barbarian, Hell, Trauma War. There was a horror movie they did. I think it was called Death Hook or Meat Hook, about a killer guy, killing people with a fishing hook. Um, Some Nazis Must Die. So that was when I had like my taste of trauma, before Toxic Avenger, before I watched Toxic Avenger. So this kind of like is part of me. And when you read the reviews now, there's a lot of hate for it. But can I be honest with you? I love this movie. It's not like the greatest of post-apocalypse dinosaur style type of movie, like the way they did it. But I thought it was good in my opinion. For a low budget B movie, that the way they what they worked with was good in my opinion. And I really love the clear animation effects on it. I feel like they had original monsters in this movie, original dinosaur looking monsters. I like it. I mean, I don't see anything beating it like how they did it. I mean, like when it comes to clear animation with original dinosaur monsters. That's just my opinion, though. I know a lot of people are gonna disagree, but that's what I think. And I see a slow movies with good effects or good cheap B movie clear animation effects, which I like Winter Beast, for example. Or Planet of the Dinosaurs. I think that was the name of the movie. But anyway, the movie is like, let's get to the point. The movie is it takes place like in a post-apocalypse world. When Earth was normal at the time, and when you have radiation, wars, everything gets destroyed, and it's left to like a in this movie like a forest wasteland, I would say. And you got this woman walking around the woods, battling bandits, and she got saved by this guy, and her and the guy just start walking around, and then you got like different creature monsters, mutants that have to battle and survive, and they come across this three lizard mutants ran by this human being, like he's like a barbarian warlord type of guy, and he wants the woman for himself. He defeated the guy, kidnaps the woman, and when they tie up the woman, she ended up escaping, and there was a scene when they got her again, and the warlord and his three lizard henchmen goons end up seeing this dinosaur battle, and the woman escapes again, and the lizard man trying to explain to his master, like screaming like a pig, and then the monster ate him. I thought it was funny the way it was set up, and the warlord didn't even give a fuck. He was like, man, fuck you, man. And while the woman escapes, she was actually free from this other guy, another good guy in the movie, freed her, by being tied up, and she started hanging out with him. And then later on, as the movie progressed, they kind of spend a little time together, like she spent time hanging out with him, the guy's like showing her like food, giving her food, fire, cloth, showing her where he found a lighter, and she ended up like reading from an ABC book. As the movie progressed, the guy decided to help the woman find her boyfriend, the man that she was with at the beginning of the movie. And meanwhile, the guy was knocked unconscious from the beginning part of the movie, the first guy that found her. So he ended up going on a mission to find her. Excuse me. My mistake. I forgot to mention this part. When he got from his unconsciousness, he was saved by this old white guy, and then he started showing him, gave him this weapon, which is a gun, to use to find his woman. So I've got to mention that part. But to fast forward now, the woman is with this. There was the second guy that found her. That's gonna help her out to find her man. And meanwhile, the barbarian warlord finds her with her lizard man. He ended up defeating the guy that was protecting her in the second part of the movie, and then kidnaps the woman again. And then while he's trying to like make out with her, these sandworm creatures come out, took his arm out, and she was able to escape again. But then she ended up going to his lair, and that's when she finally gets kidnapped, from the lizard man. And meanwhile, the guy is going through the forest, through the desert, to get his woman back. he saw the second guy that protected her. He was dead because he got defeated by the warlord, and the guy pointed the way where she was taken. So he started going up to the layer, and meanwhile, while the guy is trying to like mess with her, she was able to defend herself. But then she kept on defending herself so much, the guy got tired of it. He's like, you know what, screw it, man. I'm gonna feed you to the lizard. You lizard meat, pretty much. And then the hero from the beginning part of the movie comes in and save her, and has had to fight the warlord in the final battle. You know, while the war's running, the hero in the beginning part of the movie with the girl going after him to stop him once and for all. All in all, like I said, I like this movie, man. I know there's a lot of hate for it, but there's a lot of people also that actually like let it slide and like it for what it is, just like me. I kind of like the heroine of the movie, even though, because let me tell you something, at least the heroine came out fighting back. I give her credit, at least she fought back. You know, as much as she could, you know, she fought back. And, you know, I like to see heroines fighting back. So I give credit for this movie too, for that reason also. But like I said, man, I don't mind if they Troma decide to do a remake on this movie. You know, let's see another take on it. There's really not like a lot of there's not like nudity in this movie except for towards the end when you see her bare breasted. I mean, the woman's not really like, her body type wasn't not all that looking like, you know, busty or anything. But I thought she was cute in face and, you know, a nice body, you know, but not busty. For you guys out there that wants to know, you know. I love the dinosaur effect. I love the clay animation. I like how the dinosaur look. I feel like it was old school looking, and I feel like it was original, and that's my opinion. But anyway, I said check this movie out in Nymphoid in Dinosaur Hell from 1990 from Troma. Peace, guys. See you later.